What's up, guys? Dave here from Traditional Arms. Today I'm here with my good buddy Gino from Centurion Armament Co.
What's going on, guys?
Today we're going to be going over our helmet setups and our rifle setups for night vision. So we're going to be going over a budget single tube setup and Gino's budget dual tube setup. But first we're going to start off with the budget single tube setup. All right, starting off with the tube, we have a White Foss Elbit PVS 14. It is attached to a AX14 J-arm by Noise Fighters on a Wilcox mount.
G24, right?
G24, yep.
All right, same thing.
And it is a Team Wendy bump. I went with the bump just because I was trying to keep this pretty budget, you know.
Lightweight, it's nice.
Yeah, my
Less
first
weight on the head.
Yeah, my first setup, so I didn't want to like break the bank doing it, you know. Just want to get my foot in the door. Over here I have an admin light just for pretty much general purpose stuff. I got Safariland Liberators on the Safariland Scorpion mounts, I believe they're called. Don't quote me on that. And on the back,
Quote them.
quote me all you want. On the back here, I have a, what is it, the TNVC Mohawk. Like I said, pretty budget setup here.
All in, what do you think you'd spend?
All in, I'd probably say 5-ish, 45 to 5,
okay.
right around there.
Not bad.
Yeah, not terrible. It gets the job done. Like I said, I mean, I could have went something with like that for a little bit more, get the duals, but just trying to get my foot in the door. I didn't know how much I'd be shooting under nods, so just trying to keep a budget over here.
Can't forget the Kinetic Consulting Nerd on top too.
Yeah, nerd. Don't forget the nerd. Exactly.
Gotta have a nerd.
Gotta be a nerd. Yep. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
I don't know who this guy is, but he doesn't have a nerd on it.
Yeah.
What a nerd.
Living life on the edge.
Yeah.
Nerd.
So that's pretty much it. If you want to get your foot in the door, under $5,000, right around there, set up like this, there's nothing wrong with it. PVS 14 gets it done, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Duals are definitely better.
Yeah, it depends what you're doing, but yeah, I agree.
Yeah, so yeah, can't go wrong with this. If this is all you guys could afford, I say go with something like this.
I agree. All right, so it's my turn. Got the Team Wendy Exfil Ballistic. Love this helmet. Had OpsCore before that, but ended up switching to this because I like the harness system in here. It's a lot more comfortable. I mean, people argue it, but Team Wendy is where it's at.
Agreed.
Up here, I'll start at the front and I'll kind of go back. Tip to butt, as they say in the modern days. So, the kids be saying that these days. So these are BNVD 1431 Mod 2s. Inside, I think I have some ITT surplus green Foss tubes. So, hasn't really switched to white yet. I've run them before. I'm really colorblind, so I don't care. It doesn't matter.
Doesn't make a difference.
Yeah, I really don't care. They work great, actually, for really low light stuff. They've been pretty good. On that, I have a Wilcox G24. I got the Kinetic Consulting Nerd on there because I like to protect my investments. So shout out to John. Great little thing. This helmet cover is the Team Wendy helmet cover they make for it. I don't know the specific name of it, but I like it a lot. It has a lot of Velcro on it. Not that I put a lot of shit on my helmet, but I do sometimes when we record night vision through the tubes, I'll stick our little night vision recording device on that front spot right there, which is great because with the OpsCore I had to like use some shitty Velcro and it didn't really work. The Exfil is the Gen 2 rails on the side. Not that that really matters because I don't even use that on the front. I try to keep this as slick as possible. I don't really like an admin light on my helmet. It gets caught up on shit. This is the Unity Spark, I want to say. I don't remember the name of it, but yeah. So this one's a green flasher. I like that better because when we're doing classes, it's just good to see everybody. So I usually bring a bunch of these so we can stick them on people's helmets that don't have anything. So this way people don't disappear in the range.
You think that's better than the
like one of those?
IR?
No, I mean, it depends on what you're doing.
Yeah.
Depends on what you're doing. Like, if you're just doing, flat range stuff, and like when we're doing classes, it's just better to have everybody visible at all times.
Yep.
It's
makes sense.
Depends on where you're at. Some ranges, it could be like the ambient lights are really, really low, so I try to make sure everyone's visible with IR and without IR.
Yeah.
So going back from there, we got some IR American flag, patches, which got to represent.
Yeah, you got to be patriot.
From there, I think I have these are Comtac 3s. I don't really remember. I have had these for probably like 8 years, but they're dual comms. And then going back from there, I have the Team Wendy counterweight on there. I have the two weights in there, and then I have some CR123s on either side of it, just as backups for, you never know. And then I also shout out to Disco 32. They got their discus. I love this thing.
The discus.
So what I do is I hit On my left ear, I have this hooked up to Bluetooth, hooked to my phone and my ATAX unit, and then the rest down lead will go to my my PTT for whatever radio we're using, whether it's like a Motorola or it's an Embedder or whatever. And then I think that's pretty much covers everything. Oh, we got a Wilcox G24 because standards.
Exactly.
Absolutely, gotta have it.
So how much for something like that all in?
I have no
you think?
idea.
Yeah.
No, I'm kidding. Housing, 7 maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, around 7.
Yeah.
6,500, 7. I
Yeah,
think.
not terrible.
Yeah, somewhere around that. I mean, it's really budget. It's for what it's worth. The housing was really cheap. It was under $1,500. The tubes I had with an RMVG
Yep.
that I had for years. I just took them out of there, threw them into this bad boy. Shout out to Custom Night Vision, and then the rest. I mean, the helmet. I think a little over a G. These things I didn't. Those were definitely not stolen. And then the OpsCore. Oh, I forgot the OpsCore arms.
Yep.
I got the arms, and then I have the Axle Advanced adapters for the Peltors. Forgot that.
Okay.
Those were great. I don't remember how much I paid for those.
Yeah.
To be honest, Discus, $200,
Yeah.
$150, something like that.
And that's another thing that we forgot to mention with this setup is no comms on this setup. So
It's okay. Just shout.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
There you go. So now we're gonna go over rifle setups. Got
Yeah.
mine over here. I have a Zero Group Mark 0, 14.5. Running a Dead Air Sandman on here. Not the best, but gets the job done. A little heavy on the 14.5, but overall can't complain. It's been working for me for years now at this point.
Do you have the 5.56 end cap on there?
I do not. No.
Okay, just
yeah,
curious.
that's something I have to get.
Yeah.
But
What are you gonna do?
exactly. So moving on backwards, I got a Cloud Defense Rain on here. I actually do have a whole video on this rifle, so definitely check it out. Probably put a link up here somewhere. But yeah, Cloud Defense Rain 2.0, not the 3.0, which gets the job done, works perfect. And for a laser, went budget again, like pretty much like the whole theme I have here is I tried to make it as budget as I could, you know? Didn't know how much I'd be shooting, so pretty much just wanted
Makes
to go.
sense, yeah.
Just wanted to go as low as possible. So the LS 321G, this is with the green laser. For what we use it for, where we shoot, honestly, it works perfect for me. Definitely want to upgrade down the road, but for right now, honestly, it is perfect. No complaints. Moving on back, I do have a EOTech EXPS, or the XPS2. So it does not have night vision settings, but honestly, I mean, you've seen it. I mean,
works
you can
great.
get shots done. You know, I mean,
100%.
I mean, is it ideal? Definitely not. But if worst case, we really have
Lowest
to,
setting you could shoot in.
yeah, lowest setting, you definitely can shoot no problem. So pretty much it on the rifle. Like I said, I do have a video overviewing this whole rifle. If you want to check it out, I'll have a link somewhere in the either up top or in the description.
It's gonna be right above the grenade launcher.
Exactly.
I mean the rocket
RPG.
launcher.
Yeah, it'll be right along the RPG. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Pretty simple setup. Like I said, my theme is just budget. So that's pretty much it. Definitely shout out to Zero Group Manufacturing. Keep an eye
What's
out
up,
for them.
Travis? All right, so my gun. So he did the budget one. This is not necessarily the most budget one.
Not at all.
This one requires an SOT. Not cheap. I mean, technically.
Depends on your
Depends on where you're at.
yeah,
We'll put it that way.
exactly.
All right, so this is a kind of a clusterfuck of a gun. This is a SIG Rattler, and I have a Ripcord Industries lower on there that we've made select fire. So this rail system, pretty fun. This rail system was made by Altered, I think in Croatia, is where they actually are making
Interesting.
them. It's like the copy of the original integrally suppressed Rattler that they made for like DevGru or some shit. I don't really know, but I like it. It's nice. It's pretty lightweight, and I can put cool stuff on it. So, tip to butt, I should have started, but we're gonna do that again. So, we have a Dead Air Sandman K on here, which is a terrible suppressor. Don't ever buy it.
Yep.
I prefer the Hyperion K. It's just on a different gun. So that's just sitting on here right now. We have a Modlite PLH, just a PLH. The body on this, just a single CR123, I think, or the no, it's the
it's the
rechargeable one. I don't
rechargeable,
remember
yeah.
which one it is. If anyone knows the number, feel free to shout it out. Behind that, we have the Unity taps, and then my front button hits my IR laser and illuminator, which is up here, and then the bottom, the back button, hits my white light and my Viz laser, which I really like. I thought that's really, really cool, and helps me out a lot. I think I've had this for like 6 months now, and I wish I had something like that previously. Going backwards, we have a D-Bow A3, and that's on an HRF skiff that hooks up to my Unity riser with a Aimpoint Micro T2.
How are you liking the skiff?
I like it, and I think I have the wrong one because it actually makes this thing sit up like really high right in the center of my optic, and I'm almost positive they made a special one for the D-ball. Didn't buy it. Didn't really know at the time, but whatever. We'll fix that some other time. But I do really like the fact that I can actually hold the gun like properly now, because previously, before I even had this rail system, I couldn't grab up on the gun. It was driving me nuts.
Exactly.
And now I have up here, I can manipulate my buttons and my control units up here, and not interact and get splash off the off my IR illuminator and my lasers. So
and I'm sure
nice.
it shifts the weight back a little bit as well.
Yeah, it does. It does bring it back, which, I mean, honestly, this gun is just kind of hard to balance properly anyways, but, I mean, it's a small little guy. Yeah, I mean, I told you the upper and lower, going back, LWRC stock, I keep a 2032 battery taped to the stock of my guns. I do that on a lot of my guns, just kind of, if I need them. I got a Troy aluminum vert grip. It just looked cool, so I put it on there. I like it.
I mean, looking cool is half the battle.
I mean, it's true. That is true. There's a drop 6 sling, and then a. See if I missed anything. I got to make sure I didn't miss anything. Oh yeah, Geisley Super Select Fire trigger, and then this is a totally forgot Reptilia, a little shorty boy. Honestly, I hate it. It's way too small for my hand, but to fit in like a bag, it's nice.
Perfect.
Yeah, I can throw it in a really small bag, and it fold it up and stuff like that. It's great. I went with this LWRC stock. I liked it because I wanted to have, even though I wanted a really short stock, I had that gas mask stock on there originally, which was kind of stupid. The weight was janky. When you folded it, you can't shoot it, you can't hit the controls. But this makes it feel like I have a really small gun, but it still feels like a big gun because I have like an actual stock that's
Plus
adjustable.
It's a vibe to it. It looks pretty good.
Yeah, it looks cool. It looks cool. It's a little weird in case I want to have like a really high. I want to shoulder my rifle up a little high. It kind of skips off my clavicle, but I mean, whatever. Other than that, that's pretty much an overview of what I use. It's pretty. I was going to say it's pretty simple. It's really not. It's kind of convoluted and fucked up. But whatever, it works. I like it a lot. You'll see in our little intro video me shooting the thing. I don't know if we shot it in full auto, but this thing rips, man. This thing, the cyclic rate on this thing is ridiculous.
Yeah.
A lot of fun. And 300 Blackout is insanely expensive to shoot full auto, so don't do that. That's it.
Yep, sounds good.
Yeah.
All right, guys, so that's pretty much it. Like I said, just a quick overview of what we run, why we run it, kind of our mindset in 2 different night vision setups. Budget single tube and budget dual tube.
All right, so if you like any of this stuff or you dislike it, leave some comments in the comment section. Maybe shit talk us a little bit. We have thick skin. We'll be okay.
Yeah, we don't care.
And we really don't care at all, actually. But if you like any of this stuff, any of these particular items, feel free to reach out to Centurion Armament Co. And if you need some badass holsters, traditionalarms.com, CenturionArmamentCo.com.
Definitely check us out.
What's the whole thing with the like, comment, or subscribe shit?
Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Check us out for more videos.
There's a bell, right?
Yeah, bell somewhere.
There's the thing where you click the bell and then it makes you like get a notification.
You'll get a notification.
I don't know this YouTube shit. I'm not on YouTube.
Yeah,
but
me neither,
I am now. Fuck. Anyways, thanks for visiting with us and maybe listen to us ramble about our shit.
Yeah,
So
we appreciate it.